Hi, I'm Aaron.
Hey, I'm Janelle.
Hi, I'm AJ.
Hi, I'm Louise.
Hi, I'm Adil. So who are we? We are Outtahere. We are a premium high quality ski gear company that focuses heavily on its research and development. We aim for our product to be used under all snow conditions, but also focusing on intermediate and expert level skiers who visit the snow Alps frequently. And Outtahere is a brand out of where there's snow apparel, revolutionary technology, and design for lifetime usage. You can see that through our products, and that sort of sets us apart from our other competitors.
I guess what sort of differentiates our product from our competitors, which we'll talk about a bit later, is that we are using spider silk intertwined with our jackets, our thermals, and our skivvies and our pants. We're using this because it's stronger than steel and tougher than Kelva. It's biodegradable, and obviously it's really lightweight as well, which is perfect for us because we don't really want our consumers to be worried about how heavy it is, but obviously it's going to be useful for in the snow, with the tough conditions. It's going to be able to keep the heat in, but also be really lightweight, so then you can use it for skiing and snowing and all those sort of activities. So obviously with our product, we'll be marketing as obviously a very premium product, higher level, but still we want it to have the ability for all conditions. So obviously there'll be different levels of skiers. Obviously we're targeting intermediate and high level, but using it for all different types of conditions. So I guess why we chose Amazon, we'll look at the obvious reasons why you choose a platform like Amazon. Obviously they bring the customers to you. They've got massive inventories overseas, which gives us a great chance to enter international markets. They take care of handling, customer service, distribution. There's access to video content that will help you how to use Amazon, how to find products, which is really helpful for us. And it's about to boom in Australia. And obviously when it does, we want to be leaders of ski gear. And this will allow us to sort of maximize our revenue and sort of start small, really understand our break-even analysis. And then once it booms, we'll have absolute confidence that we'll be able to control the market. We can also see that Amazon has sort of an element of professionalism and quality sort of control. You can sort of look at the American website here, which has, look at it's all well marketed. The jackets are really well presented. If you look at the photos itself, they're well taken. There's a sort of element of prestige that sort of goes with Amazon that is something that you sort of can't really compare with eBay or independent stores. Or with eBay, obviously there's that auction style, but if you look at the photos on eBay, it doesn't signal the quality that we want to sort of send out to the consumers. And with an independent website, it'll be tough to sort of generate our own store traffic, and it's going to take a while for us to really build our brand and make sure people are aware of it. So Amazon's a great way for us to sort of enter this market and try to own it. Now, if we look more at sort of the numbers as well, we can look at the next 3 slides and look at the potential revenue, the competitive analysis, how much you need to spend up front for this to successfully work. And obviously, if you look at the first slide, you've got the ski jackets there. We can look at there's a monthly revenue of 77,000, and this is just in America, which gives us great excitement that that's just the average page one revenue per month. And if we look at the next 2 slides as well, there's still massive potential and also a really good niche score. Anything above sort of a 50 is really good, indicating that anything between competitive analysis, investment sweet spot, buyer demand, if those things are over 50%, it sort of leads really positively for us and sort of gives us confidence that we're entering the right sort of product line. And lastly, if we can compare how Amazon looks in Australia, there is absolutely massive potential here. As you can see that there's the level of professionalism and attention to marketing is nowhere near the level that it is in America. So what that means for us is that if we market our product in a way that it's done in America, we can be leaders in this market. So obviously if you look at that jacket up there, it literally just has their title. If we do it in a way where we have lots of searches, make it a really extended one, really focus on our spider silk, really get that people sort of interested in our product without simply just the title, we can really stand out from the crowd. And if you look at Amazon, yes, you can look at the monthly revenue is far worse in Australia compared to America, but Amazon Australia has actually increased by 1,500% in its most recent fiscal year, increasing from 17.3 million in 2017 to a massive 293.3 million in 2018. So obviously if you look at that trajectory, even it has to be a fraction of that. The revenue potential in Australia is amazing, it's huge, and it's a way that if we start now, in the long term, we can really, really own this area in terms of Amazon in Australia and the way that this is all going. So I think this is a really exciting thing for us, and maybe if we don't get the revenue we get early, but the way that Amazon Australia is trajectorying, we can be really confident that we can be leaders in this pack. So our platform as well will sort of look very similar to the one on the screen here. So obviously the real focus on the spider silk, on the material, massive heading, lots of dot points, lots of colours, just making it really professional, but also pairing it with the photo on the right with sort of the need for adventure and sort of striving for that. I guess a good way to sort of summarise our store brand images on this slide here. So obviously Outtahere here signifies our exceptional research and development being lightweight and compact. We want to emphasise our specialised material, high quality, and we also want to associate ourselves with adventure, but also remind consumers that we have a unique design style that sets us apart from the rest.
Regarding the perceptual mapping, as we hope to target the product towards middle to high income earning households, we hope to place Outtahere within the high quality, high pricing section of the market. Although there are a few brands among this section with similar prices to other brands, we hope to set ourselves apart by providing better quality specialized materials, which we believe will help us be successful within that section of the market.
We will target those who value quality over price. They're willing to pay more if it means that they get good quality and good R&D features. In terms of their lifestyle, they put in a lot of effort to find the best snow conditions, even if it means travelling internationally. Their personality is outgoing and social, and they enjoy being fit. Behaviourally, they are intermediate to advanced level skiers and snowboarders who no longer want to rent gear. They have a high usage rate, and they also have a high purchase quantity because they will put in a large investment at the initial purchase, but it means that after that they will have a low purchase frequency because they expect lifetime usage. They use the internet to search for and evaluate options. Demographically, they are aged 20 to 60 of both genders. They are a middle to high income, above the average gross household income of 80 grand in Australia, given the high quality and slightly higher price of our products. Geographically, we will target those mainly in suburban and metropolitan areas around the country, especially Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane.
For Outtahere, we have opted for a wide and deep product assortment. We have a significant number of product categories, and within each category there are at least 2 offerings provided. The product depth would vary in the material makeup, as it will be suited for different weather conditions and thus different needs for the material quality. We will also offer extra protective and waterproof offerings for most product categories, while providing fabric blends for thermal sets, shell and insulated snow pants, and 3-hole/full face balaclavas for the consumer. There will be a polar fleece and micro fleece provided for quarter zip jumpers. For the extra warmth and safety, additional layers of spider silk will be used, which is why the prices will be higher. Certain skiing locations throughout the planet have different types of skiing conditions, whether there is more snow, rain throughout the year, or colder weather, especially among places with high altitude. We want to include products and offerings that will fit all these different locations, such that the consumer doesn't need to head to another shop to complete their ski clothing needs. As previously mentioned, we will have these product offerings available for both men and women, varying by their height and body size.
Outtahere will create a partnership alliance with Ski and Snowboard Australia, also known as SSA. SSA is the internationally recognised national sporting organisation for competitive snow sport in Australia. SSA manages athlete pathways, conducts events and programs across various forms of skiing. Therefore, partnering with SSA will enable Outtahere to maximise our reach to as many advanced level skiers and snowboarders as possible. We will sponsor the SSA Federation's training program camps and other events by the club to reach their members and increase our brand awareness. The profile of SSA members as advanced skiers and snowboarders is very similar to our target segment. Therefore, this sponsorship alliance should be beneficial to boosting the brand presence. We will also be using advertising on the Amazon webpage. We will have a lot of pop-up videos and still ads to help explain to potential customers about our spider silk material and the technical features of our product. We will also place these still ads into sports magazine to increase our brand awareness. We will also send our products to a few well-known Australian athletes for free and encourage them to do reviews on their social media accounts so that we can reach their followers. This will strengthen their perception of our brand.
Our retail objective is to maximise our profits. So we'll be using a relatively premium pricing to convey our high quality and align with our branding. So with this premium pricing, we hope to capitalise upon price quality inferences and communicate that we have a very durable, specialty and high quality product. We want to have pricing similar to Patagonia or Helly Hansen because we do target a similar segment. However, we do want to be more affordable than niche, high-end specialty ski brands such as Outtahere and Spider. These two brands are very expensive leading brands in the category. So whilst we want to be known as having a high quality as well, we do want to be more accessible than these two. So Outtahere sells ski jackets for around $820 and they also sponsor Olympic athletes. They're considered a relatively leading brand in the ski market amongst ski professionals and serious skiers. But we do want to be less costly because we're looking to target just ski enthusiasts and non-professionals. We would hope to sell our jackets at around $400, which is a little more expensive than brands such as Patagonia, but still quite similar. And this is because we target a more specific demographic of ski enthusiasts, rather than simply people who just love the outdoors. In terms of pricing strategy, we hope to use predominantly cost-oriented pricing, and we want to do this because our specialty spider silk is quite costly, and the cheapest manufacturer we could find actually produces it at around $300 a kilo. So we'd be looking to sell a jacket at a markup of around 50%. And just to walk through that pricing, a jacket would be around 1.5 kilos with approximately 500 grams being accounted for padding and other materials. So 1 kilo would be for the outer shell of the jacket itself. Of this 1 kilo, 60% would be spider silk rather than 100% because that would just be unrealistic and unsustainable cost-wise. So that outer shell would be around $180 worth of spider silk, and the jacket would cost $250 to $270 overall. So with the markup, that would come to around $400. However, we do want to take into account competition-oriented pricing because we want to remain competitive amongst established brands such as Patagonia or Helly Hansen. And we have seen that they've demonstrated sustained growth and that their pricing strategy is sustainable. So we do want to have similar comparable pricing. This is relevant because Outtahere also has an emphasis on specialty fabric and targets a very similar niche. In terms of promotional pricing tactics, we want to have a 2-year warranty to emphasize our high quality. So Helly Hansen is currently practicing a similar warranty. And also Patagonia has their ironclad warranty where they offer free repairs. So through this warranty, we want to highlight the value that we can provide consumers and justify our relatively high pricing, as well as promote a relationship of trust. We want to have bundling pricing as well, so thermals and beanies could be sold in packs. This would allow us to reduce overall marketing costs and appeals to our demographic of experienced, adventurous ski enthusiasts. We'd be able to highlight both our value and convenience and encourage trial, especially during the introductory phase of our spider silk specialty fabric. We'd want to capitalize upon consumer psychology and using tactics such as price endings. So our jacket would be $399, for example, just to further drive home our high quality and our value.